Dr. Watson, my name's Alfred Williams. I'm a reporter from the Times. We spoke previously in the letters.
Yes, of course. A pleasure to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, Dr. Watson. It would be a shame for the media not to report on quite an assessment of this. How have you been?
Fantastic, and please, no need for titles. John is fine.
Of course. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to get started immediately. Marriage is a sizable change in a person's life, especially for someone in your type of work, John. What's on the path for you next?
Well, to put it simply, I'm hoping to finally spend some time relaxing with my wife on our honeymoon.
Yes, as any person would. If you don't mind me asking, how will this impact your work with Detective Holmes?
Well, I will continue my work with Sherlock, though in a much smaller role, if any at all. My life and future family take priority now.
Yes, of course. But I've gotten what I need. Thank you, John. And enjoy your honeymoon.
It feels as if the life I once had is finally over. At least you'll leave me alone, Holmes. That's all I've ever wanted. Now please, do not bother me on my honeymoon. Mary!
Oh, darling.
Oh, you have no idea how good it feels to not have that blundering schizophrenic here to interrupt us.
I have some idea. It's good to have you, John.
It's so good to be yours, Mary. No theatrics, no investigations, just us.
Very much so. Now, let's forget the man, shall we?
Yes, I brought everything you asked for. Change of clothes, tickets, swarmers. Water.
To a fantastic honeymoon, indeed. Tickets, please. Tickets. Are they ready, darling?
Yes, of course.
Here you are. Oh, my apologies, but we're not allowing any liquor on the train today. We're already paying the 500 buzzards.
Only water.
Okay, off you go. Thanks.
Here you go. Your father, dear?
No, not at all.
Ah, it's almost relieving to hear he offers no quarrel, though. I do wish I could have come to know him better.
I don't think he wants to have a relationship with you, John. He's always said you were too sweet for my good.
Nonetheless, I'll take that as the highest of compliments. He called me sweet.
Perhaps. I will see what he means, not too late.
You called me sweet.
Of course. And to us.
To us. And to your father.
Joe! I admit it's not my best disguise.
Holmes?
No need for you to do this.
Give me my shit.
Good to see you too, Doctor.
What is he doing here?
Being interrogated by you, it seems.
Holmes, why did you jump through a train car?
Well, I have a ticket. And I have an investigation.
What investigation?
Wait a minute, Mary. How would I assume any differently, Holmes? I told you this was Mary and I's honeymoon. Mary and I, not you.
You're married. My condolences.
Do you see this? This is an eternal bond.
It's a waste of money. It's Moriarty this time, Mary. Truly a test of my methods.
Holmes, Holmes! Take this outside. Take the investigation to anyone else. Anyone. Just Please do not involve Mary and I.
Outside?
Outside.
There was nothing of interest anywhere outside on Earth, except right here, in this carriage, with you.
Then I'm taking you outside.
Farewell, darling.
What is the meaning of this investigation?
Allow me to explain.
I wish you would.
I doubt you've ever heard the name Professor Moriarty.
Never?
Of course you haven't. Very few have. That's the problem. The man is almost a myth. Some may conspire him to be a mere hypothetical. At least that's what he has them believe.
Sherlock, how many times have I told you? You need to take on medication.
Very funny, Watson, though far from the truth. I do wish I'm only imagining the connections this man possesses. Unfortunately, I'm not. I believe I'm the only bloody one who understands how powerful he is, and for that he is out to silence me. One thing I know for certain about Moriarty is that he will not stop until I am broken. I have managed to conclude that Moriarty is on this train, but I do not know why.
But why this train? This is a middle-class level train headed for Newcastle. Why would a criminal mastermind want to board?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Well, nonetheless, I do not want this involving Mary and I.
Yes, I understand. I do.
You know, I don't think you do.
You're angry.
We are not having this discussion, especially not with this criminal running around. There is no time for this.
Admit it, Watson. You're nothing but anger.
I'm not.
You are. You're irritated with me after all of this time.
Admit
Admit it, Watson.
Angry with any of your pathetic attempts to ruin my relationship with Mary, or your general lack of human empathy, or disregard for basic human hygiene. I'm not worried.
You miss me.
So jealous.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm a fool.
Oh, yes, you are.
I thought I could spend some time with my wife alone on our honeymoon once, and not have you jump through our train car window and take me on some ridiculous quest to save the world.
You're caffeinated, and it is not ridiculous.
I'm annoyed!
You admit it.
John, may I?
Try your best, darling.
Good evening, Mary. John!
Let me make myself very clear, Sherlock Holmes. Watson is off limits. This is our day, not yours.
Such days exist. Very well, then. I have no connections to the man anyhow.
Then we will have no problems. It is done.
Have you seen my ticket, darling?
Excuse me, sir. You have your ticket to be here?
Yes. Of course, I seem to have misplaced it somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Right then, sir. Get out of your meal. Just want to get some protein that day at the ale after all. Ha ha!
Funny, yes.
What occasion is this to join a man at his booth?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
It depends on what a man may call important. I don't believe I caught your name.
Sherlock Holmes, detective. You have chalk stains on your sleeves, indicating a frequent presence in lecture halls. Your tendency for prolonged eye contact dictates a certain flair for control. Your friend in the booth was a suit with a button-down collar, typically a style of Oxford University, typically meant to keep still under intense movement. Though the way they carry their shoulders shows their expertise in handling firearms. How peculiar, Professor Moriarty.
What do you want with me, Sherlock Holmes?
I've had a knack for quite some time. A narcissistic professor who always has a knack for narcissistic criminal behavior.
I was never aware you had disdain for narcissistic behavior.
Don't misjudge my direction. It's only an accurate description. I have no connection to the Lord's people.
So you think.
I think it's fairly evident that I don't. Not that I haven't tried. I often try to find the best in people. Well, the best I can hope for it. But the morons...
Then all that I have to say has already crossed your mind.
And possibly my answer has crossed yours.
You stand fast.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, I need to use the loo, or anything less painful in this conversation.
Control yourself, Sebas. It is not courteous to interrupt a friend.
Friend.
A man with no friends has nobody to play with, nor to sway. There is no benefit to the lonely, I'd say.
Your friends require a connection.
Do they? If you're so insightful, Holmes, then surely you have uncovered some meaning in your life. I have trouble saying you don't know.
It's not that I don't know. I don't care to know. It offers no benefits to my work.
Let's get this on the record so we understand one another. You boarded this train in pursuit of a psychopathic professor, and have reason to believe I fit the description.
Undoubtedly, Professor. What perplexes me still is why said psychopathic professor would ever want to board a train to Newcastle.
You are entering a very dangerous game. Set the game foot. You'll find out just how dangerous it can be, Detective Holmes.
I'm always up for a challenge.
I do have the utmost regard for your talents. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, officially. When two objects collide, there is always collateral damage. Two gentlemen find their relationship amid a cinder. A marriage between them, the consequences tragic. I'll be sure to send my regards to the happy couple. Now, are you sure you want to play this game?
It's not that I don't enjoy having him around, it's just that sometimes it feels as though I'm drawn to a wall far too fond of itself to see the good side of things, the side where humanity exists. Instead it only sees the other side, the side where all vulnerable emotions go to die and none are allowed viewing.
Well, I must admit, feels good to finally share our true thoughts.
Yes, I must be psychologically disturbed. I mean, what reason would a man have to stay with someone so impossibly pompous and narcissistic?
Oh, well, you must admit, John. He needed your help, and you loved helping him.
Yes, I know. I do apologize. I have hope that he can leave us alone this once. I know he has it in him to be better.
Aye, 'tis a pity to hear something you're meant to. Do you not walk up? When the light goes, Moriarty will need to be dolly any longer.
Sorry about that. Never been a big fan of personal touch.
Don't worry about it.
Hurry, are you all right?
Oh, sorry about that, darling.
You didn't kill him, did you?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I'm not the doctor.
Well, you are a Dr. Watson.
Well, he's not dead. Yet. Anyway, Holmes, why did the Scottish waiter just try to kill you outside of our roulette?
A shroud of evil has boarded our train. One that appears to be invisible whenever I reach to touch. I'm afraid this is an evil like one I've never gone up against before. You are in great danger.
What have I not with you around?
This is different.
Is it?
Moriarty knows you're here. That assassin was meant for you, not me. The knife the waiter uses of Scottish make. A Highland dark. A thrusting weapon far too impractical to be used as a cooking utensil. Newspapers of your marriage with Mary were all over Scotland Yard before we left. Undoubtedly the professor would know of your presence here. And he sent that assassin to remove my best piece from the puzzle.
And what of Mary?
Your wife is useless to me. Not a part of the game. Moriarty won't talk with her, I assure you.
Is that what this is to you, Holmes?
Yeah.
A game? My wife's life was just put in danger, regardless of if the assassin was intended for her or not. You seem to misunderstand where you are.
I came as soon as I deduced we were in danger.
As soon as we were! The only we here is Mary and I. You came against our wishes and somehow managed to disrupt our honeymoon. If you knew Moriarty was on this train the whole time, why didn't you warn us? Why risk putting our lives in danger? That's your problem. You fail to understand that I'm no longer alone to play your ridiculous, delusional, life-threatening game! I have people I must care for. Who I must look after.
I need you, Watson. You're useful. One final problem. All I ask is that you help me. No more after that. I give you my word.
I like seeing you here when you're done. It's only for the ride. The last ride. A honeymoon can wait till you arrive.
Fine. The final problem, but then you will leave us alone.
Very well. Meet me in the fourth car down.
I trust you on this.
That's all I can ever ask for. And we'll come back to you.
You always do.
I saw this room through your window. I was clamoring for your booth.
Does this call for an investigation?
Precisely.
It's the same as all the other rooms.
No. Investigate.
Oh, good heavens, Sherlock! The carrots in this barrel are far too bruised to be qualified for sale. You were right. This car is peculiar.
Of course I was right, Watson. Now search the flow for clay residue. I don't care about carrots. How do you know what bruised carrots look like?
Was Moriarty all you hoped he'd be?
Certainly. Psychopathic, cunning, an acute sense of narcissism.
I cannot imagine.
Although it's such a shame for such a brilliant man to be on the losing side of things. You know, he asked me the meaning of my life.
Really? And what did you say?
Doesn't matter. What would you say?
Well, I found the meaning of my life is to be alive. It feels so simple and obvious, but I see everyone around me dashing around trying to achieve success beyond their reach. A depressing sight, especially when those few unable to obtain their dreams don't realize that a simple step forward and the foundation of their footing would help them grasp it.
Good Lord, John!
I've read it in a book.
What types of books are you reading nowadays?
Never one for philosophy, were you?
Why fill your head with so many pointless and unsolvable mysteries? Does this have anything to do with how your marriage is going?
I want to see the bigger picture.
No, you never saw the big picture. Only a little personal bubble so tight you can't breathe when it pops.
You are a pompous narcissist!
And you're stupid!
I'm serving others, but never your own. There's a lot I can deal with from you, Holmes, but I will not have you moan at me like an animal.
No. In revelation and discovery.
You're like,
No.
Ah.
No, you're Caden Anselment. What are you doing?
Is that really necessary?
I know what I'm doing, Doctor. Come out. Chinese. Certain aroma of limestone!
Could he be plotting to bomb
It
Newcastle?
doesn't add up. Why would he? Watson? What was in those other barrels?
Liquor.
They're already bordering on liquor violations of the train cars. That wasn't placed here by the staff. That explains the skid marks on the door, but why?
Could be in Holmes.
Watson, I admit it. I was wrong.
You never admit you were wrong.
It isn't me he is after. It never was. All of this time I was so ignorant, so overconfident in my abilities, that I was willing to sacrifice my own life to defeat this evil. We have no time to waste!
No time to waste for what?
He isn't here for Newcastle. If that's what he wanted, blowing it up and all, he could have done so easily without risking revealing himself. He's not that simple-minded. No. He's here to prove a point to me that no matter what wall of resistance I put up, he will always find a way around it.
But how does that explain the gunpowder? I mean...
These barrels are only a distraction. I know it's a risky gamble, but he wants us to believe that his target is Newcastle. Gunpowder, liquor. But no, you for your honeymoon, me for him. I dug too deep previously trying to unravel his organization. And now he's here to break me. Personally. And he's after my only weakness, my friendship with you. Where is Mary?
I left her in the dining hall.
No, you stay here and unshackle the train car first. I'll find Mary.
She's my wife, Sherlock!
Very well.
You're very beautiful. Put together. I admire that. But also mischievous. Carrying liquor on the train. Could be a fire hazard.
It's just water. An old joke with a stolen friend. And who are you?
Sebas Moran.
Moriarty.
So, what brought you on this trip to Newcastle?
Oh, well, I'm visiting to see my father.
I see. Family business. As with most, I'm visiting old comrade from my service.
Very interesting.
A marksman. Very much so. He taught me so many things. Like how to tell when someone is entirely truthful. We both know your name isn't Mary Larkin. It's best not to lie surrounding the foundation of a friendship. Sets you up for losing one another. Right, Miss Watson? I'm sorry. It's just what I was told to do.
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to that too. My eyes! I can't see! Get back! Get back! I mean, Moriarty! Moriarty!
Mary! Mary, who's done this to you? Mary! There's a pulse. Holmes is a pulse. Well, don't just stand there! I need your help! Come on! This is really good. This is really good. You need to get up. Come on!
The game has rules.
I don't think it does.
Why, see it.
It seems I outsmarted you.
Impossible.
Imbecile.
Failure. Devil.
Angel.
Has.
I walk.
Egypt.
Who?
Can't
See.
Sloppy.
I'm not.
Psychopath!
Pretend.
Why do I hate myself more than you? I say I'm emotionless because I'm too pathetic to face the cost of wasteful habits I forged along the way. You know I'm right. Watson knows it. I wasn't trying to make things better. I knew this would happen all along. Those were lies. An act set up to make it seem like I was actually trying, but I was only pretending to be better because I was afraid of him judging me. judging me for being the lazy, pathetic person I am. I absolutely hate myself.
So the poor doctor that short after all. Moriarty was right. You'd come even after losing your wife.
Mary lives.
Ah, no matter. It will all be proven futile with time. Moriarty will tear down any walls you put up, brick by brick.
To what end? People like Moriarty are so obsessed over the act of violence and revenge. It consumes them, takes over their lives. Is this the future you envisioned for yourself when you enlisted? If chance allowed it, we could have served as brothers.
Brothers! Us! I stand here ready to blow the train, and you say we could have been brothers? Impossible. You are more naive than Moriarty could have ever imagined.
You call me naive. You think this means I don't know the world is cruel and unforgiving? I know it is. I've seen the horrors of this world. But if just once we could stop the world from hurting, even for a little bit, why shouldn't we try?
What do you know of Moriarty and I? He's the only one I have. The only one who cares!
He may seem like the only one you have, but that doesn't mean he cares. I know pain, I recognize pain. Please, let me help you. You don't need to blow up this train, and you don't need to help Moriarty in his pursuit of me.
You think this is personally about you? This is never about ruining your life. There's something you're not doing in the game. But the most important piece to show. The only one he truly cares about. Moriarty imagines that piece, turning to the surviving being. An author is nothing without its pen. And that's what Moriarty believes he offers you. A pen. Whether you're willing to believe it or not, you will make you come to lose the man you call a friend.
I will never.
You would think you can do whatever you like. At the end of the day, Moriarty will win. He always does.
Stop! Just stop.
How can I? It's all I've ever known. He saved me. Even though he doesn't show it deep down, I know he cares about me.
And yet, he has to die, Laura. Please, let me help you. You're a soldier. I can see it on your brow. That same look I've carried with me all these years. Just... You've been through quite a lot, haven't you? You need to be loyal without question. That's all you know. But you don't agree with the order. It reminds you too much of who you once were.
I've already killed so many people. I tried to kill one. And you want to talk me down?
Yes.
The world doesn't work like that.
Why shouldn't it? Why not? Just once. Just try. Even if it doesn't matter, even if the world scoffs, just try. Only once.
What should I do?
Help me stop this train.
that the game we would play would be a most dangerous one. And at last, here we are, at the final curtain!
Bravo! Mary lives, Moriarty. Watson is still himself, and you are all alone. I'm no longer an interest in what you call a game. I'm here to finish everything.
I admit it, I had not foreseen this play, Mr. Holmes. No, this isn't a moving forethought, is it, Holmes? This is an emotional endeavor. Poor Mary and the doctor. Do you care about them? Regardless if Mary didn't die today, you are only delaying the inevitable. You understand that? I know you do. No matter what happens, I have won. You understand that the threats on a happy couple's heads will forever remain so long as I'm here.
I do.
Face it, you can't overpower me.
You're right.
The one planning without connection can never foresee.
You wouldn't dare!
My dearest Watson, it seems I'm at the end of the line. I'm going to take Moriarty with me. It seems as though, after all our history and all of our investigations, this one will be our last. I must admit, Watson, I was quite fond of you. And after all this time, I was so disappointed in myself to see you holding Mary in your arms, knowing that it was my wrongdoing that caused it. It was my failure. It was my greatest failure. I leave you now, and I do hope that you live a very fulfilling life with whatever you wish to do with your family. Believe me to be always